Hi, everybody!
Oh.
Hello!
Hey.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons of the Guilty Treasure variety.
Hello, it is I, the great Saint Faust. I have returned. You cannot stop me.
Oh, he was
No.
such a good boy.
Last
He became
time-
an angel.
We killed him.
We killed a man.
All right, you guys are kind of burying the lead here.
We've changed.
Last time-
We've been alive.
It has changed us. It has.
Last time we went to a tavern and Sally blew it up, and St. Vass died there.
I wanted to say that.
We all wanted to say that.
Actually stealing the
I'm
thunder.
exercising my DM privilege.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, with a little more context, we needed a ride because it's 75 miles to Sleepyvale, where we are headed from Geistmarch, where we currently are.
That's a lot of
And-
walking.
Yeah, be about
Walking.
4 days walking or so. And
And that's if some kind of vampire doesn't be like,
Oh, you look like a
Sally,
tasty
I'm going to
snack.
stab you in the guts again.
I want to finger your belly.
Tasty treat.
He just wants to poke that tum tum.
I mean,
just took
let it again. We're in a land full of vampires. Shit can get real pretty fast.
They just love Sally Tum.
Yeah.
They just want to poke, poke, poke.
Frankly, who doesn't?
So to that end, we went to the tavern to get a meal.
Mhm.
Found our old friend Saint Vast,
Friend,
Our good old friends.
a good old friend,
I don't know
singing
about
about how great he is, and with the crowd participating at enthusiastic, levels, at least at first glance. We don't really know though, because there was a fireball that
Somehow.
went off in the
So
tavern and incinerated all of them.
Somebody's wrong stuff.
anyway, I started blasting.
Saint Voss survived and attempted to run to get other backup. Hilarity ensued, and
And we said no witness.
We said a no, you ain't. No one knows what happened here today.
our dear
And
friend,
I got blamed for it all.
the Saint
Don
of
Valley-
Voss.
She javelin
Took the
throw?
fall.
Yep, he fell and he apparently died.
Whoopsie.
Then Don took the fall.
Don got in trouble
I would say
for,
St. Boss took the fall.
but Don is fine now, largely because we tricked a guard to letting her out of the naughty corner.
She
Yes.
also has no pants, which I'm totally fine with. I think
Yeah.
it's a good look for her.
Yeah.
Well,
She was disguised
Soon to
herself
be
though, so she can
immortalized
have
forever.
pants.
an Arcam picture, so.
Oh,
So we've
Uh,
seen the work in progress. It's very cute.
We found our old gnome friend who originally drove us to Raven Perch, and he seems eager for more work, so he has offered to drive us back to Sleepyvale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I believe we were on our way back to Abigail's tower
We were.
to inform her that we have
to
arrived.
beat a
and-
hasty retreat.
So,
Yes.
so getting into character, who wants to tell Abigail what happened, or are we deciding to not?
I don't see why she needs to know.
Okay, so we're going on a need-to-know basis, and she doesn't.
You know, she's just so tightly wound as it is. Do you really want her to be brooding over this too?
Oh gosh, yeah, she'd be muttering about it for hours.
Yeah, she'd be doing that thing where she like looks at us and then we look at her and then she rolls her eyes and looks away and we're just like, what? And she's like, nothing.
some things are just better.
You guys are real
off.
optimistic.
You have only added to the horrors of this land, you wayward fools.
Although, to be fair, Abby also told us before we left that everybody in town kind of thinks she sucks because she's a scary vampire hunter lady.
Yeah.
So maybe she'll be like, hey, good job. Fuck those guys. She might think we're really She might think we're really cool.
The choices are yours and yours alone.
So we're
It is a tough
cards
call.
on the table. We're gonna keep lying.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
No, Laurel, we're going to be massaging the truth.
We're not
We're
gonna
massaging
lie.
the truth.
No, it's not lying if we just don't say anything.
yeah, just don't say anything.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
don't
I
ask,
get
don't
it.
tell.
Yeah, we're just
Other
kind
rules are
of.
changing.
We're just gonna. It's called.
I'm very
gauging-
worried about Laurel's reaction to all of this.
Girls gotta grow up sometime.
Yeah.
You know?
At the you guys are you've been traveling to the tower right now, right?
Yeah, I feel like this
Okay.
is our
Yeah.
conversation as we're walking. Just like
Yeah.
So you
we're
are
having our
now
conversation.
you are now at the gates where the two devils statues that when you first arrived, Abigail addressed them in Infernal.
I wonder why people think she's so intense.
I want to say hi to the statues as we're walking past them.
They are some form. Well, I would like a religion check.
Who's the most religious among us?
And-
I
me.
did.
Oh.
I spent my adolescence in a monastery, so
Fine for us.
I do know Infernal, so I would have known what she said.
You would.
my religion's
I
actually
never.
really good. I have a +3 on religion.
I'm only a plus
Yeah.
Is this a? Would this be like a visual related intelligence thing?
Paint me a
Mm.
weird picture as to why it is.
I don't think.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't
so.
sound like it.
Because you're not trying to find a secret detail to like tell you what they are. You can see them, and you haven't passed the threshold yet, so they haven't bothered you.
Well, I started with a really good roll of 7.
We're just
Yeah, you
keeping it
don't.
real.
You don't know.
Maybe I didn't pay. If we're being totally honest,
This cookie is
this
too crunchy and it's for you.
100% keeps in line with my own actual religious upbringing, where I just slept through every meeting because pews are comfy, and there's just something about the really cold chapels and the droning of white people that just puts you to sleep.
I mean, yeah.
Dawn, I'll
I
give
think
you
it's
a. I'll give you a religion check since you know Infernal.
Oh.
Right, with my very awesome -1.
I have a 2. I have a
If
2
someone
in
could
religion
buff
check.
you in some way, they're welcome to.
I only have +1.
If someone's
I have a
proficient
2
in
in,
religion,
I have a
for
+2 in
example.
religion.
you
I'm
proficient?
proficient in religion.
I got a 3.
Obi, did you say you're proficient?
I'm not proficient, but I have a +2.
I am proficient in religion. Can I put my head together with Don?
All right, I'll allow it. Roll again.
I
Sally,
like
can-
rolls.
Sally, you can roll again since you have the better bonus. It'll.
Ah.
Oh no, you have to help because you're the proficient one. My mistake.
Yeah.
So
No,
Dawn,
Don. Look at the horns. Count the rings. That'll tell you what dynasty they're from.
7.
You're so good at rolling today.
You rolled as good as I did.
Wow.
Already.
No,
Right there.
technically, I rolled
You did roll
twice
twice
as good as you.
Yeah.
I just have really shit bonuses.
they don't. You don't know.
You have -1, so you're
You
like
don't
a YouTube
recognize.
atheist.
You don't recognize the kind of devil that they are.
Oh well,
They
they're
look.
probably original
Not
content.
I will say for the audience, I suppose, that they are a kind of imp that is uncommonly large. Like imps are normally tiny creatures.
Oh, is
These
it
are-
Quasit? No, that's a demon.
No, they still look like imps in shape, but they are big. They're like, they're not like quite human size, but maybe like halfling size. And for something with wings, claws, fangs, and a scorpion tail, that's concerning.
Oh,
Hey.
I think I know what this is.
Oh!
But
They're
no.
she spoke
Is it
infernal,
a-
right?
Is it
Mhm.
a bone devil?
No,
I don't
bone devils
know.
are 10 feet tall.
So she spoke infernal to it. I have a list of infernal words in my notebook.
Oh.
I mean, I know
So-
Infernal.
So I would like to say, top of the Birkin morning to you barmy blood drinkers out in the leafless tree.
I just know Infernal.
I remember I have the Hell of Understanding Languages, and I made a note. Remember, when we went in, what she said.
Okay. Then you both
Pretty
know
sure-
that Sally is absolutely not speaking infernal.
Oh no, what am I speaking?
She is speaking a form of planar cant that is common in Sigil, the city of doors.
Ah.
Oh, I thought it was infernal.
It is not infernal by any stretch of the imagination.
Dang it. Why did I think it was infernal?
Well, there are infernal creatures that just hang out in Sigil. That's the one place in the multiverse where infernals and celestials and everything in between can peacefully, like, conduct business. Because if you make a fuss, the Lady of Pain will obliterate you by looking at you.
It's a solid, it's a tough but fair.
Mommy.
We're getting into. All right, this is not relevant for now.
It's relevant to me always.
You would know that she identified them as imps, both of you who understood.
Mm-hmm.
And she used their real names,
Yep.
Ancient and Ospel.
Impatient and impossible. I've lived with you for too long.
You see what we have to deal with on a daily basis?
Ashley, I think you're a genius.
I think it's
Thank
great.
you.
I'm awarding you
I'm glad-
inspiration for that.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys
Do you have
recognize my
inspiration
genius.
so you can, like,
Oh, it's a boon, or it's a bane when I get inspiration.
heck.
Okay, anyways, so I will say an infernal, ancient, and
Possible.
possible. You let us in so that we can talk to Abigail.
They both hiss venomously at you, but they do not move.
Don't you take that tone with me.
You're not my real mommy.
We'd all just knock real loud on the door.
I can be. Don't
Oh, she
test me, young mister.
What are you proposing?
As the door, you're at the, like, there's an outer wall,
Yeah.
and then the tower's in there. You've yet to pass the threshold of the outer
I'll
wall.
just bang, like, really loud on whatever is loud.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey,
The gate, it
Abby!
rattles very loud.
Abby. So I'll pick up pebbles and throw them at her windows.
Dead silent. You hear very muffled. Chunk.
She's coming.
You guys can talk. You don't have to wait for me to finish this.
Go on.
All
No,
in down.
what? Gonna wait patiently.
Hey, quick question, Ashley. Is our coach driver with us?
No,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
is waiting for you outside town. You did not think Abby would be happy if you
Oh, yeah.
brought a stranger to her tower.
Ah, yes.
Probably.
Also, I think he said he needed to get things.
And when the seventh sound of a lock opening is heard,
You know what? We could just get them in a different town.
Yeah.
well, before the locks were opening, you saw a little tiny window on the door open and then close. Then you heard 7 locks being unlocked in various intricate ways, and then the door opens
Dang.
to reveal Abigail.
If you order
Intense.
food, by the time you come get it, it's gonna be cold.
Ordering food. What are you talking about?
You know, when when you send out for food,
A lot of
I-
people are starting to deliver.
you need to live in a city.
I hunt my own.
Although maybe not this city.
They're not this city, especially not this city.
Fishing is a
They
kind
get
of hunting.
really mad at you for like even having like a small problem. So
I choose not to inquire.
It's probably best if you don't. Let's just say that you were totally right. Everybody in the town is a big jerk.
Oh, abs-
except for
Also-
the
oh.
policeman, he's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
We just revealed that the police were involved.
Yes,
They don't have to know about why.
They are foolish, but they are innocent, so I will protect them nonetheless from the vampire
Are-
threat.
Are they all like cousins? Because they all sound the same, to be honest.
The policeman's.
Yeah.
Listen. You don't get a lot of fresh blood in Geistmarch, let's just say that.
No kidding.
Well, especially not with vampires around.
Exactly. Are
Now
you
you
ready
see-
to go?
You see the dilemma.
Yeah. Are you ready to go?
Of
Yeah, are
course.
you ready?
You
Sounds
don't have
like
any.
maybe we're sleeping.
Do you sleep?
Did you get your nap, Abby? You seemed kind of cranky when we left.
Are you a crabby Abby?
I'm so bad.
Inspiration.
That's a really good.
Yay!
I'm just stealing that line for something else later.
I'm so happy about it.
I have a character in my book named Abby.
Oh man, your characters in your book should play D&D. You should make reference to our show.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go.
It's called vertical integration. Actually, I think that's horizontal integration.
Yeah. Anyway, so where were we before y'all were being silly?
Abby.
We were asking
Abby if she's crabby.
if she's ready to go.
Yes, of course, I'm ready.
Oh, great.
Do you have means of transportation?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hired a gnome.
We hired a very reputable carriage. He actually brought us somewhere. Trying to forget which carriage. Where did he drop us off to?
Sleepy Vale.
Yeah.
Oh, was he the one that took us all the way to Sleepy
Yup,
Vale?
Yeah.
that's correct.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was thinking of
But not me.
He's also the one that told you about the midnight cart, as memory serves.
yeah.
Yes.
So he's our friend. He's very nice. He's no midnight cart driver, but he's pretty speedy nevertheless.
Did tell us
Friend,
about
excellent. It's good that you have a history with this one. They'll be more trustworthy.
Yeah. Unless they're
Oh,
following
yeah.
us.
Come.
And that's why they're here.
Time is wasting. More people are at risk.
Yeah, we
Okay.
definitely need to go now. Can we walk around town? Like, everybody there sucks. Like you said, you were right.
Your friend is waiting for you at the edge of town, therefore we must go there.
Well, let's
Yeah,
just
no, but
all
like-
go to
Right, but
the
let's
edge.
take a long way.
You know, the scenic way. So we can, we gotta get our steps in. We gotta live up.
This
We
is-
can't let people trace our steps if we're on a secret mission.
Oh my
This is
gosh,
not-
Don, you're so right.
This is not a halfling walking party. We will not be taking any scenic routes.
Right, but people could trace our steps.
We'll be on the road. Of course they can.
No, but they might trace it back to your
road-
hideout.
The road
How,
is the most direct way.
How
No,
how scary looking is Abby
Learn
looking
to
right
take
now
the
in terms of like equipment?
direct way.
She's armed to the teeth, you know.
I'm feeling slightly
she
less
looks
bad.
like the press of a shoulder button might bring out a blunderbuss or something.
Oh.
I'm feeling slightly less worried about anybody recognizing us now because we have Abby.
Well, I think if they do, they'll just like be like, not worth it.
Also, all the townspeople seem really, really weak.
This is
They're
true.
peasants, though.
Yeah, so fuck them. Let's go.
Whatever
Walk through
mischief
town.
you've gotten into is no concern to me.
Yeah,
Let's
Just
go.
Right.
concerned that we're
But-
mischief.
I'm going to use my mask of many faces to disguise myself,
Ooh.
As
I'll
somebody
just pull
else.
my hood up over
Anyway.
my head.
just so that I
Do
don't.
the thing where you pull it over your head, you pull the string, so it would
Yeah. Doesn't have strings. It's a
We are
little
wasting
weird style.
time. Come. And
Yeah, you're right.
she,
Let's.
emerges with a rather sizable pack.
I was gonna
Oh.
say.
She's a turtle.
We have
Oh, lots
have
of
many
extra-
dangers we may come across. We need the proper equipment. I've brought what I
Ooh.
can.
Oh.
That's so cool. You should tell us about all of your equipment while we're walking.
Laurel.
Yeah.
You took a special interest in this trunk.
I did.
It's that, but with backpack
was-
straps.
I
Oh.
was wondering if she was gonna bring her trunk.
It's also got like a cross the chest kind of belt buckle so that it's like held. It also has a peculiar, like a weird kind of buckle. You think that, well, you don't know. It's fantasy world. Yeah.
That is probably an uncomfortable backpack. I would suggest one that's soft like mine.
I need everything here to ensure success.
Abby's got such strong shoulders and back. I'm just
You're gonna
impressed.
ensure that your back hurts later.
It's okay. I'll give her a massage. It's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Pain has been my companion for many years now.
Oh my
I have
gosh,
no
me
concern.
too.
yeah. It's a
Oh,
daily
you're
occurrence.
Like Sally, then. I
That's
gotcha.
Don. Don is real friends with Pain. This
Very like
Sally gets
stage
grabbed by
went.
the
She
and swatted.
She walks out, closes her door. By some magic or incantation, you're not sure what. You just hear all 7 locks, just
Click, 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 click.
yeah. And then she speaks to the overlarge imps in Infernal and tells them to guard this place.
You be good.
They
boy.
hiss at her too, but as she speaks their true names, they seem cowed.
What are their true names? Do I know? Because I have a helm of wonders.
Ancient and Ossible. Yes, you do.
Oh.
Because you specifically made a note that you were using it to understand her.
Yay!
Dawn, like, does the, like, I'm watching you kind of thing, like, points to her eyes and then points at the imps.
The imps do that thing where they, like, pull their eyelid down and stick their tongue at you.
Oh, they're from
I'm
the
ever back in Geistmarch, I'm remembering.
Yeah, I'm remembering that.
they're from the eastern infernal plane.
They then resume their gargoyle-like poses and become completely motionless like stone.
Bye.
Rats.
Let's go find our gnome friend.
All right.
Yeah, let's go get our gnome bird.
So as you guys are walking around Lake Merodell back to Geistmarch, there's definitely talk in the town of what happened.
And again, I don't look like Dawn right now.
now.
It's that devilish Nikki.
No, I don't look like him either.
You look like absurd.
Hey,
No, I look like
I'm
Cam.
legit.
I look like Cammy.
Oh,
Cammy. Okay.
I was legit just imagining Dawn with like a Groucho Marx mustache and glasses on.
Cammy, for those who don't know, is another one of Nikki's characters who is a blonde fox boy who cooks.
he's cute.
Oh, is he the one of the eclairs?
Yes,
Yes.
he is an eclair chef.
He's the one who's has a plot to fatten up Ollie thighs.
Rude.
And it was working on Crystal instead in a different RP. But in any case, you definitely notice that Abby is hesitating and listening, like she doesn't just stride past them.
Oh, she's an eavesdropper. I like that.
I'm gonna roll
She's
a dice.
gathering,
I don't like it.
she's gathering intel. That's important.
Yeah, but she's gathering intel on us.
Yeah, but we're her friend.
I hope this is
I don't
out of
think-
character.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely hears it with a 19 on the die.
Uh-oh.
And as you, but she does keep walking towards the place you agreed to meet your gnome friend.
If we're talking,
I feel like she would hate absurd, so I don't feel too bad.
Yeah.
Do you broach the subject with her?
I would like to ask her if she'd ever heard of, or not absurd, I'm sorry.
Say Vost.
Saint Voss.
Saint Vost, yes.
She seems like a churchy type. Does she know,
she says,
any saint?
he is no saint, he's a fool.
Uh-huh.
Very true.
His claim to
Ah.
sainthood is validated by himself and
Well,
none
he
others.
was a fool anyway.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds to me like
No,
he's stirred the wrath of vampires here in the city. They've taken their
Yes.
first move against the tavern.
Oh.
Let us hope it's Sable and not Loomis. Come, we must go.
Yeah, we must.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I forgot that those
Yep.
guys were still around. We definitely don't want to run into them. Let's.
Yep.
All the time
Let us-
Laurel's
Yep.
doing, he's doing it like a low voice. He's like, "Girl, let's go. We gotta go here."
The random violence certainly does sound like Sable.
Yeah.
Sally's too stupid to realize she's just talking normal.
So without much incident, because whenever eyes meet Abigail's, whoever's like looking at you guys just kind of like moves away. Even guards are kind of like, hey, what's that over there?
God, she's so cool.
And to your carriage you get, where you see it, and you don't see your gnome friend, but you know, so that when you open the door, you can see he's sleeping in a hammock that's just like across the roof of the carriage.
Sleepyhead.
Wakey, wakey.
Huh? What's
Time to
that?
drive.
Oh, it's
Time to
time to go.
drive.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. The rates
So,
have gone up, you know.
Hey,
What?
I thought we already paid you.
Didn't we pay already?
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't recall
Yeah.
that.
I remember last session because Laurel was like, "That's like 1,000 gold."
So he says, "Oh, right, you already paid. Never mind."
I'll just replace them in that hammock.
See, this is why you prepay, because demand shot up, prices increase. That's all they
You
do.
all saw it.
Demand suddenly skyrocketed. You all saw it. So he will remove himself from his little net hammock that you suspect was used for fishing earlier in its existence.
Ah.
And just kind of trundle to the front of the cart and climb up his little ladder. And Abby is putting her trunk, I think she'd probably put it on the roof or the back. There's like an area in the back, right?
Do you want the
I
hammock?
imagine she tried to figure out how to fit it inside, and she's like,
Yes, it's quite large, actually. And so what she's doing is she's bolting it like to the back. I'm using like extra straps to make sure it stays in place.
Yeah.
She actually probably takes out like a chain.
"Wow, that chain glows. That's so cool."
Oh,
What?
it glows.
The chain glows?
Yeah.
It's like a holy chain or something, like a vampire killer whip or something.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was at one point, but then the handle broke off, so now this is all it's fit for.
I hate when that happens.
Yes, it's most unfortunate. My friend, I think his name was Travis, was most displeased.
Uh-oh.
Kind of a boring name for Ravenbird, you think? Hate song?
Come, we must go.
Okie doke, you're
And
the
she
boss.
gets in the carriage.
Yeah, I will get in the carriage with her and sit
Okay.
next to her before anyone else.
So, when you guys get in the carriage, you'll remember that you came only 4 of you. Dawn was already in Ravenperch.
Oh yeah.
Right.
There are now 6 of you.
Oh gosh.
It's
Laurel's
very
on my
snug. Some
Ooh.
like there's gonna be some lap sitting.
I'm up in the hammock. If that doesn't work, right?
You are too big.
I'll curl up in it.
It's
Turn
not
into
very
a small
comfortable.
animal.
You
Turn
know
into
what,
a small
Abby?
animal.
Abby, you can have the hammock. And I'll just sit.
No, thank you.
How come?
You can sit on my lap, Abby.
Abby, you can sit on a lap. That frees a spot.
I want at least some cute boy to sit on my lap.
You can sit on my lap, Don.
I'm not
I
sitting
tried
on your
that
lap.
Last time and you complained about me crushing you.
I'm stronger now.
Yay! And she sits on Laurel.
It's
Good.
terribly uncomfortable.
I like it.
Don, you don't feel well balanced.
Hold
There's
on
like
around your
not
waist.
enough of the
Stay.
seat for you now.
Yeah. This was fun at first, but now she's gonna switch places with Laurel.
Okay.
So Laurel's on
Laurel,
Don's lap
can't you turn into a small animal?
for
For an
hour.
For an hour. I can.
Yeah, it could still help, you know.
Here,
for
but
an
you
hour.
can sit on my lap, and then it'll be double space.
All right, fine.
All right. We'll do the same. Just wrap around. Over there.
So Don, now you're being a little bit squished by two pretty boys.
Just on one leg.
I'm more used to it, admittedly,
I'm used to being under the crushing
and I
weight
wouldn't
of
have it any other way.
strong man.
All right. So once you're all in and the cart begins to go, it is a 3-day journey by cart. Almost like I think it's more 2.5, but you know, you'll be there the 3rd
I'm
day,
sleeping.
like immediately.
We can just play Uno and we can get to know each other better.
Yes. Is
It's
there
really-
anything you'd like to do or say, or like what would you guys do if you're like, well, we got like a road trip now?
Very restless.
I Spy.
We'll play
I know.
Crystal's favorite game. What's they call Arcana the
Hunting.
Hunting.
Arcana the
Yes, we're gonna play Arcana the Hunting.
It's
I
a little
think
hard because
I
you don't
have
have a. Huh?
I was like, we could play Have You Ever or Never Have You Ever.
Never Have You Ever.
That's what we. Yeah, that's a
You
good.
kind of need a table for Arcana the Hunting, but you feel like you could play Creatures and Caverns.
Oh yeah.
Laurel plays a large barbarian.
His name is Charlie.
Namaya feels very called out.
Namaya, did I hear you start to say something, actually?
Yes. Namaya needs to have a conversation with Sally.
About what?
But not setting her on fire anymore.
Well, you raise a good point. Probably shouldn't do that. If I'm being totally honest.
Abigail is still there, just so you guys know.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's too private of a conversation.
it's just too bad that this carriage is just so snug. You're gonna have to speak up, Namaya. I can't hear you.
You can actually see that she is reading a small book.
What are you reading?
What'd you say?
Laurel will look over the book and start to read upside down.
Okay, it is in a language you don't understand without the use of your special
Wait a
classes.
minute. Just put it on. Whoop.
All right.
It's still upside down, so I'm reading it pretty slowly. But...
You catch a glimpse of it, and before she pulls it away,
Hey, sharing is caring.
it appears to be. It doesn't appear to be just like paragraphs of writing. I'm not going to make you roll because that's silly to make you roll for everything. You got a look at it and it looked like poetry.
Abby, do you write poetry?
No,
She says it loud.
no, of course not.
Oh, that's adorable.
You just read poetry.
I knew you were deep down a romantic at heart.
In these verses are hidden secrets about Victoria Olivia Nightrose, the vampire queen.
He squeezes in
Sure.
between where whoever's beside Abby. It goes to like, okay, let
I
me read.
understand.
I am
The heart
pondering
wants
them.
what it wants.
I'm pondering them and their meanings.
Here, maybe I can help you. I'm good at reading now.
Oh god. Oh boy, I've never had to read any of the poetry out loud. I can always just
I like
post it to you
songs.
guys.
So, and poetry's like songs about music, so.
Story
Let it be
all
known.
about how
Let it be known that I never thought any of these poems were particularly good. They're just relevant.
Let me see.
Oh, who wrote it?
if it will prolong us having to stop so Namaya can stretch her legs with Sally, I will 100% say we should just read poem.
Yeah.
It's important. Poem.
No.
Literature is.
When do we get to take a break? We need to stretch our legs.
She's like, you've been in here for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've been in here for 5 minutes, y'all.
And to answer your question of who wrote them, they are out of the ancient days.
Oh.
Yes, the authors are long lost. But
Wait, hey, well, maybe if we read them, we can find them.
their subject matter, however, lives on in unholy undeath.
I don't know if I really like that sort of poetry.
You're just always at 100, aren't you?
No,
No.
isn't Abby Lord more looks like she's like 30.
No, I'm at the Queen's Highway, leaving Geistmarch. I thought you knew this.
That's not what I meant. I didn't mean literally.
Yeah.
Um.
Laurel and Abby. Literal buddies.
While they're reading the things, what were the rest of you guys saying or doing?
Oh, I was just yawning.
Namaya wants to
Sally had to talk.
attack Sally.
No.
I wouldn't classify it as an attack.
Sally.
I feel attacked.
Personally attacked.
Oh no!
That sounds like a you problem, to be honest.
Honestly, it really is. This number is about not setting her on fire. And I just want to let her know that she's so strong and so nice. And it was really cool of her not to bonk Sally on the head.
You're kind of cutting out for me, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah, but I'm recording, so I've gone quiet because I'm finding the fucking
The
things.
poems.
Yeah, I have to actually bring up the PDFs.
Padoops.
Oopsie
Yes.
oops. I would like to clarify. everyone's about to hear those poems because Laurel is like slowly reading them.
Okay,
out
then I'm
loud.
going to send them to you, and you can read
Like
them out loud.
one, like his fingers going over each word, like, and then they blah.
Now tell me more, Laurel. These are really important. You should definitely.
Well, they are big words that you don't understand necessarily.
You can sound them out.
I'm a good reader now. I can sound it out.
That's true. These glasses make you inherently a good reader.
Yeah.
He's hooked on phonics.
Oh, I just can't get enough of those phonics.
I was hooked on phonics as a kid. I wasn't a bad reader. I just liked to read.
Did your parents call
You're just
1-800-441-2400?
Oh my god. It's like burned into my brain. Yeah. We had those Muslim
Channel.
videos. When I was 8, I knew some French. I don't anymore.
Well, we can vamp for time, Namaya. What did you have in mind for you
Yeah.
and Sally?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not ready.
that's well. So, see, I think Namaya's plan is to tell you your fireball privileges have been revoked.
Oh! You're fireball grounded!
Oh my god.
You know what's really funny? I was legit.
You cutting out? What now?
Without permission.
Yeah.
That's exactly her plan. She's like,
I'm gonna
you can
hop
only
out of the
cast
call.
fireball if she or if Namaya or Dawn tells you can.
You
Otherwise,
have to
it's
ask
forbidden.
permission.
I'm gonna hop out of the call real quick because it's cutting out real bad. I'll be right back.
Okay, 1 sec. We
Alright.
won't say anything funny if
Yep.
we can't hear it. Quick, everyone be funny.
Okay, give that a shot.
So, Namaya was saying something very totally not cool about.
Callie is grounded from fireball unless Namaya or Dawn gives
She
her
can.
permission.
Yep.
Thank goodness they didn't say anything about Agonazar Scorcher.
Well, she hasn't set anyone of us on fire with that one, so that one's okay for the moment.
For the moment. We can change our minds if you really want to.
No. Fireball's fine. That's fine. I think I might just become a water wizard. No reason.
Instead, we'll just get drowned.
Bless you.
All right.
Mhm.
Are we seriously putting poetry on our show? It's
You can
Hell yeah.
oh, I'm so embarrassed, but whatever. I'll just post
Dog,
it.
we are playing literal kinky fucking.
Literally, if you want me to read it, I will.
Literal kinky fucking.
You'll actually recognize this from our other game, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There once was a
where is
vampire from Nantucket.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not supposed to have this book.
it?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't have any of those magazines left.
Darn it.
All right. Well, as
And we gave
you
Black Cargus his porn back.
Yeah.
this is the poem she's currently reading.
Oh my.
Yes. I could also just post it in our Discord, and you don't have to read it out loud.
That's intense.
No, we're gonna read it out loud. If Ollie won't do it, or
I'll do
if
it.
Laurel won't do it, I will.
I'll do it.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna read as Laurel, so it's not gonna be serious at all. He like sits a little in Abby's lap and like takes more space than he should to be like close to the book.
She pulls it away and says, "Careful, this book is ancient
I'm not
beyond
gonna-
record.
Ruin it. I just want to see it.
The slightest mishandling could cause it to crumble in
He's-
dust."
He's usually used to like larger print in like some pictures. So he goes, "The world was young, the forest green," and like he's telling everyone a bedtime story. The rose's bed afar was seen. The green was green was leaf and sharp was thorn. No petal wilted nor forlorn. And he looks to make sure everyone's paying attention. Nods.
Go
It goes
on.
on. Okay.
Abby's face palming.
He
Abby.
didn't say anything, but he tells me shit.
Over on sleeping now.
The sun's pale face was strong and fair, nurtured with nurtured the garden with due care. For bright and strong the light did fall, the winds soared high, flowing streams calm. Again, looks to make sure everyone's paying attention.
Dawn is petting Oberon's hair now.
Yeah, I'm sleeping very well.
The world was fair, the forest tall. Oh, I like that. The forest tall, in long lost days before the fall, before the sun had passed away. So beautiful was that last day.
Wait, what, Phil?
The sun.
It's in our private server if you want to read it.
No, I that was an in-character question.
Sun.
Okay.
A queenly rose grew strong and fair, and perilous was as none would dare assail her bed by fire nor stone. All flowers bowed to her alone.
I knew this was romance poetry.
Do you think that she's talking about a boy?
Nah, it could be a girl.
She's talking about her love. They blossomed in this vale of spring. In summer did their voices sing. In autumn they knew falling leaves not, and feared not what the winter brought. They're not scared of snow. That's important.
I mean, that would make sense. This is Ravenbridge. It's cold and wet.
It's cold.
All the time.
Then the rosebed grew, and garnered splendor bright and new. The water flowed, gentle breeze sighed. Across the heavens the sun would stride. Again, look at... we wake up! Listen.
What? Are we there yet?
Don't wake the baby.
I'm telling a story. It's important! It's about...
It's about how to hook up with the vampire queen.
Yeah.
Abby likes her.
Yeah. Jeez, gosh. It's about Abby's girlfriend.
I will reiterate, I did not write this.
We're listening to Abby's poems. Gosh. It's okay.
Okay, I pay for poems all the time.
The world is old, the forest gray. Never again comes light of day. No water sings. The wind is dead. The darkness grows in the rosebud. I don't like that part. It's scary. The shadow shrouds the cloud-veiled sky. In raven perch, where the fell birds cry. But still the rose queen will not die. Her proud face still gazing on high. Oh, that's good. For though sundered as day and night, the rose shall not forget the light. Through world and sky may lay between. Oh, though world and sky may lay between, her memories are evergreen. And he shakes his. He looks very.
Abigail
intense.
closes the book.
Every clap.
Yay! Well,
Abby, your poems are so good.
She is a little stunned speechless by this exchange.
It's not used to people being nice to her.
Say you're welcome.
It is not my poem.
She'll be so
It was
modest.
written long ago.
It's okay. Everybody starts out a little rough when they write. It's like practicing anything. You get better when you do it more.
I thought it was very good.
I thought it was extra good.
Also, what does it teach you about the Night Queen other than that she used to be happy, I guess?
In these verses are hidden the secrets of her past. There is more, but I dare not unveil them before this friend of yours. She's looking right at you, Laurel.
How come? I'll listen. I can read them.
Dawn, Namaya, you are the leaders of this group, right?
Yeah.
I strongly caution against bringing Laurel to Castle Masquerade.
How come?
You might not know.
Listen. My boy has a very interesting perspective that allows us to see things a different way.
Dawn's about to go full.
He offers a lot of utility with his spells, as well as
Yeah, I have utility.
a lot of
He can
force.
turn into a bear. I mean,
He could turn it. He could turn
the rest of us can
into
do
a
that.
bear
He loves
and then
hype about
summon
himself.
bears. Can you turn
Yeah.
into a bear?
Can
I didn't
you,
think so.
He gets closer. Can you turn into a bear? I don't think so.
She knocks on the little window in the cart to address the driver. She knocks on it. It opens, and the little gnomish face appears. Says, Stop the cart, if you please. And he brings the horse to a check, and Abigail steps out and says, I am in need of some fresh air. Please pardon me. And closes the door behind you.
He's coming back, guys.
That lady better check herself before she wrecks herself.
Yeah.
Oh, Abby.
Ain't nobody speak about my baby.
A few seconds later, you hear the gnome, hey, what are you doing? Stop that! And you can see her butt just bump him out of the way. And the window into the carriage close. Then the horse starts going.
Breathing that air.
You see, what you see is the portion of her trench coat that covers the upper part of her butt. So,
hey, what are you doing?
I'll slide it open and go.
Oh,
I'm
after Abby gets to drive. I asked to drive, and they said I couldn't.
I just need some fresh air. That's all. Don't trouble yourselves about it. And then closes the window again.
Oh, okay. If she
Your
says so.
poems are good. I just want you to know. And then he closes it again.
She opens it. I didn't write them. Closes it again.
She says to the gnome.
Abby's telling lots of lies.
She says to the gnome, it is said you should bring nothing to Castle Masquerade that you are not willing to lose. And that's it. Goes on.
Oh boy.
Oh, Abby.
Oh,
So,
Abby.
bereft the presence of your
Stretch out.
sourpuss, really. It's still not roomy enough because there are 5 and it's suited to 4. But it's not so shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
All right, now I have some dice to roll
Hey,
after
did she
that.
leave her secret book in here?
No.
Dang it.
She most certainly did not.
Aw.
wanted to
Let's
read
see,
more
where's things
poems.
from the show? If anyone wants to read that poem, it is in our Discord under things from the show.
Yeah.
You can see it there unmessed up. If you want to go to our Discord and you're streaming right now, you're like, oh man, what do I do? Scroll down. There's a Discord link right there.
Yeah, it's
If
right
it don't-
there. It was
if
there
it
the whole
don't work-
time.
If it don't work, let us know and we'll send you a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In any case, I have some dice to roll. And you guys can do what you want for now.
Sure.
Talk about whatever you want.
So, what if we're being attacked, but you've got the bad guy has your mouth covered, Namaya, and the only way to stop him from hurting you, he says, is that I have to cast a fireball, but your mouth is covered. What do I do then? Do I just cast it anyway?
Ask Dawn.
But what if Dawn also has her mouth covered because she was gagged?
Ooh,
She-
I
I can use message on you.
I can say to fire it.
Also, she's asleep.
Oh, dang.
Then I guess you can't use it.
But then he's gonna hurt Amaya. Laurel's invested.
See, Laurel gets it.
Yeah.
You know what?
But
You have
if that
to
was
let her.
if that was gonna happen, don't you think that a fireball would then again hurt Namaya?
She's right. What are
Not
gonna
if you
do?
put it behind the bad guy, so it just captures him. Then she'd just have a crispy arm around her neck. It wouldn't be that bad. Also, we've been proven that she can survive a fireball. It's not,
You're gonna pinch to your thigh
ow!
for every time you open your mouth to try and protest or add to your little hypothetical. You're just gonna pinch.
Man, Sally's gonna have some red
I
eyes.
see you took the Celestine debate course too.
They're very convincing.
The day whiles away as you guys are driving. Eventually, do you guys ask for a stop? Because
Yeah.
Abby's not. At what time
It's
would
cooped
you?
up in here.
All right.
I mean, what time did we leave? Was it nighttime? Was it daytime?
You went to get provisions in the morning, blew up a tavern, and came back pretty soon after that. So I'm gonna guess it was about afternoon or like
Okay,
12.
well, we should at least
at the
stop for
latest.
maybe if we see like a Bucky's or something along the way. Could
I
stop
didn't
and
get a Slurpee.
What you see as you travel, let me look at the map. You are going along the Queen's Highway at the north, quote-unquote, claw.
Ooh. Very thematic.
Mm-hmm. So what you see is kind of like sparse, like trees and hills. You are on the border of Raven Perch. So to your left, as you travel east, you see a land that has not fallen under its gothic influence quite so much. It looks kind of like bare and normal-ish.
Boring.
And when you, let's see, 1 day's travel should get you about there. So,
Ooh,
um,
I got the map up.
far off, you can kind of see just like a clinging fog, on the ground, and then behind it, mountain ranges. To your right, there's just the curtain of mountains that you were within for.
That's a lot of mountain.
Yeah, and then there's a section that, looking at your maps, you can kind of see is the Ravening Marshes that has like a fog just like blanketing there, like thicker than normal. It's always kind of foggy and cold in Raven Perch, but there it's like,
Ugh.
yeah. Also has a slight color to it, which implies it kind of smells bad.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yeah. It's a bog.
Just gonna grab some flowers and put them under my face.
Well, you're far from it. You're miles away from it, but you can't see it because it's huge. Yeah.
Just as long as we don't run into any hags.
Yeah.
All right. So
I don't know if I want to stop here. It's
Yeah, we
very
won't stop there.
spooky.
Can we keep going? Yeah.
through the night.
Yeah.
No, the horsey has to take a nap too, y'all.
I guess.
I would
We
say
should
I wanna
camp.
be the
We'll
horse,
make a-
but it's scary.
We'll make a camp. Can I use fireball to make a fire?
No.
Do you want to be cold?
I'll druid craft it on
You
fire.
can just firebolt it. Firebolt specifically, sets things on fire.
I don't have fireballs.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have firebolt?
You say while you're
Sure,
arguing,
I have
I'll
fireball.
druid craft the fire on.
All right. So you guys have stopped.
The whole time we're
because
just arguing.
Yeah. Just
Abigail. So yeah, let's get to that point. Abigail does pull off the road, and when you ask her, she says it is dangerous to travel at night.
Oh.
Um,
More dangerous than being out here at night.
she does
Well-
recommend you stay in the cart.
Scary things hate fire though, so we'll just make a big old
when
fire.
you light the fire, she what is her spells? Does thaumaturgy do anything for fire? I don't think it does.
No.
Okay.
It makes things really loud, so.
She begins to stomp it out.
Hey!
Hey,
Fool.
come
I'm
on.
cold!
You'll bring all the evil in Raven Perch down upon us.
Okay, well in that case, you have to come cuddle with us.
No.
Yes! That's not allowed either.
Do you want to be cold, Abby? Ding!
I'm always cold.
You don't have to be.
Said
I'm
so.
always warm.
It's a symptom of being an old lady.
You're not
You're old, you're hot.
Silly.
Thaumaturgy. There it is.
Dawn has rules about putting your stuff down, and you're breaking them, so get her.
Your rules are not for me.
I'm not gonna.
You'll get her later. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. I'll get her later.
You're gonna get it later.
When you're not looking, when you're not around.
It's okay. Everybody deserves their privacy, but
We must stand guard in pairs. Who will take the first shift with me?
Ooh, I will.
Not
Oh wait,
you.
no, Laurel can do it.
no, ah!
I'll stand watch with you.
Thank you.
Mostly because in my thoughts, I know if she were to stand watch with Laurel or Sally, she'd end up strangling one of them.
I'm afraid
no.
I mean no disrespect, but it would
A
not be an
very
effective
strong
watch.
vampire showed up and just choked your friend.
You do not have the discipline to keep quiet and keep
I'm
vigilant.
disciplined a lot. I'll have you know.
Laurel, I need you to be my snuggle buddy though.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's a good job for me.
Very well. and she will she would probably climb on top of the cart, so that's a good defensible position.
She
And
looked really
Oh,
cool.
good idea. I'll climb up with you.
you can tell, even though, because she's got like that not quite a veil, but like a
The lower face mask.
the lower face mask. I guess it's a veil, but I always thought a veil started at the top and went down.
Yeah, you're wrong.
So her expressions are hidden, but you can tell that she's begrudgingly making space for you because it is tactically better to have you on top of the.
And I
of
am
the cart.
ranged, so
Huh?
and I do have range options. So
She's watching you, Laurel. What are you doing?
Being like a little miffed about the fire because now it's cold. But
It is.
I'm like taking my big green cloak and like wrapping it around Sally and being like, fine, whatever. Where's you be warm?
So you're laying down to go to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Once she sees you lay down, she takes her book back out.
Ah,
I love her.
Abby, you know it would be a good time if you read us a poem story for bed.
No, I think not.
Laurel, shh, we're trying to keep watch, honey.
Though it would be good to inform you of our enemy.
Inform me with poems.
Laurel, sweetie, we're trying to keep watch right now.
Whisper it to me.
Laurel, sweetie, let us do our job. Why don't you keep talking
to
to
my
Sally
friend
or Oberon?
Abby.
Don't dump Laurel on me.
Gosh.
I'll
I'm
dump myself on you.
I'm offended on Laurel's behalf.
He says, I'll dump myself on you, and then he lets go of Sally, and then wraps up Obi.
Abby says to
I love
Dawn,
how much of a grumpy like teenager Oberon is now.
Oh yeah. He's much more mature than Laurel.
He's so mature.
Abby says to Dawn, that is precisely why I cannot keep watch with that one.
I'll dump myself on you too. Don't sass me.
Laurel, shh.
I have the high
Quiet.
ground.
Is that a challenge?
Get some sleep.
Laurel?
I need it.
It's a challenge for later.
Laurel,
He whispers to Abby with finger eyes.
Just reading.
I think you really intimidated her.
young
Good
man.
job.
Okay, that compliment is why Sally gets the warm hug now and go to bed. Yeah. Gonna have a nap with my friend who believes in me. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm imagining Abigail.
Being
And,
big, it's grump.
yeah, I just,
It's
so
warm in here.
I'm freezing.
I go, how come
I
you're
was
freezing?
My
I'm
toes,
warm.
my
Yeah,
toes are cold.
because you didn't let us start a fire.
You know what it is? I have long fuzzy pants on.
And I have no shoes.
You have struts. My
Alright.
pants are long; they go over my whole feet. So.
Let me roll a dice to see. Oh no, I already did. That's right. As the night goes on, and you're making small talk, and Abigail will eventually, almost begrudgingly, start to inform you what she knows about Night Rose, and that is that this realm was originally, before it was Ravenperch, it was somewhere called Faesile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh.
It was ruled by
that's interesting.
it was ruled by a Fey king, they say, and that it was this king whom Night Rose originally served. That was before, of course, her name was Night Rose.
Oh.
I see.
Yes. What happened specifically is not recalled, but the realm was somehow sundered from its king. And
What was her name before Night Rose?
I'm afraid that's not recalled,
She
and
said
you should be asleep.
Anyways,
you have to pay attention. She said literally that it was not recalled. You just need to pay attention during story time, sweetie.
You are free to ask her yourself, should you ever be brought before her throne.
silently nod.
And that sours her mood. She doesn't want to tell you anything else.
What a grumpy goose.
Well, I must commend your information gathering skills, Abigail. Truly, you are one of the best in your profession.
That I may be, but if I am, I haven't shown it. This is research from my ancestors, passed down. It was Solomon, the first vampire hunter, who gathered these facts.
It's
Solomon
a group
von
effort.
Hadesong.
Sully?
Everyone
Sully
who...
then?
Huh?
Oh no, I was just trying to think of a dumb name.
Everyone who's asleep, tell me your passive perception, and then Dawn, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Laurel, I guess I'll give you a perception check too, because you trance, you don't sleep.
Yeah.
My passive perception is 11.
Mine's 14 anyway, but I'll do it.
14.
Dang, y'all are way more perceptive
They
than some
They
of us.
probably took the perception skill.
Yeah.
11. Yeah, it is.
See, Oberon gets it.
Yeah, right.
Well,
You and me.
26.
26?
I am
Golly
wide
goodness.
awake because it's sleep time. Like when you have a summer party and you're too excited.
He's like he's more perceptive when he's.
Yeah, when it's bedtime.
God damn it.
I got a
That's
6.
Okay. All right.
I'm just thinking about
I
my
got
two
a rock.
boys down there.
It's actually near the end of your watch, so you're kind of getting tired, and you're maybe wondering who's going to replace you. Laurel,
Uh-huh.
you see
Excuse me.
in
I'm coughing in the distance.
amongst some of the trees that are in the southern side of the road, so towards the swamp, still miles away, you see a flicker of light.
Ooh.
Laurel
What
is
color?
like, oh, I'm supposed to be sleeping, and they get mad at when I say stuff, so I guess I'll just I'll just watch for a minute.
Okay. Sally.
Yeah.
What's a stealth? Okay. They rolled shit on their stealth, so you also are keenly aware of this light, perhaps because your glasses magnify it onto your eyeballs.
I'm like, what? Who turned on the turn off the light?
The 14 perception havers also notice.
My passive is 11. By the way, I don't
Yeah.
know if that matters.
I know
Okay.
you also beat it because they rolled bad.
They were just that bad. What color is this light?
Green.
It takes me a minute, definitely, to be like, wait a minute, green. Oh.
I'll get up and start like crawling over there.
I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna start pointing, be like, hey, it's that thing. It's that
What?
guy.
What?
It's that thing.
Having
It's that
fun
guy.
right now.
It's the thing. It's the guy. It's the guy from the. Oh, you weren't there for it, but we saw a guy in a graveyard when we got here, and he was green. We should go after him. Everybody follow me.
He's silly. That's Gordy. He's also.
Gordy is green. Sally is.
Okay. All right.
I am on the move, y'all. Don't even pretend I'm
okay.
not.
Gotta go.
Abigail
This thing has been.
jumps. Huh?
Yes, that's right. Follow me, Abigail.
She jumps off and actually catches you by the collar
Oh, you're right.
and
You should take
stops
the lead.
you. And she says, "How in all of the 9 hells did you survive in Ravenperch as long as you have? You do not
Weird,
go
Sally.
to strange lights. Are you
I-
running towards it too?"
He's crawling towards it.
And she
He was
steps.
trying to sneak
stop.
towards it, but
She like steps on your shirt on the side, so it just like holds you in place as you try to.
I like her style.
I was stopping Sally.
Also, I'm really strong, Abby. I mean, kind of. Thank you for that save earlier, by the way, still.
You have 8 strengths.
yeah,
he's
and I
strong.
have 8d6 when I do a fireball, baby.
Yeah, but you're not doing a fireball.
Whatever is happening there, if it does not involve vampires, it is no concern of ours.
Are you sure about that?
I know. We generally have a no monsters rule, so
Is the green light vampires?
I know no vampires that use green light, especially no.
Oh, Well,
If you are to track down every monster, you will spend all of your days traveling these lands without rest.
Yeah, but last
This one
time we
is
saw that light,
Especially pertinent, though.
it did summon a bunch of scary zombies. So maybe we should.
yeah, and it might be my friend Gordy.
Gordy. What is a Gordy?
It was that talking pumpkin. Remember?
Sort of
We-
talking pumpkin. I think it was evil, to be honest.
It was
He said he was my friend, so
People
it
can
you?
lie. You know
The
that
one-
now.
the one that was threatening Lycargus.
yeah.
A talking pumpkin. That is mere fantasy. Let us focus on the realism of vampires.
You're so right. But also, what if we figure it out? Can I send like a rock just catapulting towards the light?
How far? How far is your fly?
That's a good question. Let's find out. Catapult.
By the way, after a day of traveling, I misspoke when I said the swamp was miles away. It no longer is. It gets closer to the Queen's Highway as you go east.
It can go 90 feet.
Let me make sure I'm accurate with that. Where is?
Get out your protractor.
Yeah, you.
Compass and protractor and other compass.
Just hear a bonk. Ow!
I am mistaken. This is the second day of your travel. So the first went off without a hitch, and now the second one you are.
Oh, does that mean I have all of my spell slots today?
It does. You've had a long rest.
Uh-oh. That's 3 fireballs, y'all.
But now you are very close to the swamp.
So swampy.
Yeah.
Swam.
Yep. It's so you throw it 90 feet.
Yep.
All
I
right.
sent it flying 90 feet.
All right. You make it. I'm gonna roll dice.
It's a dex save, by the way.
You're not in range, but I'm gonna see how far out of range you are.
Oh, rude.
Weird.
So your rock that you throw almost goes halfway there.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
far out.
Yeah, it was like a trick of the night or something. It's hard to see, but
Trick of the night.
you couldn't really gauge the distance until you threw it.
Oh, that's
and then
pretty
saw
far
it
away.
Not go all the way.
Why are you? You don't need to worry. It's so far away.
Did you say something about zombies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What
Then
has this creature to do with zombies?
it's green.
It's green. It kind of looks like a scarecrow. It was taking all the bodies out of a graveyard in Sleepyvale, which kind of wasn't cool.
I have heard of bodies going missing, but my concern is more with the living than the dead.
Oh, but what are the dead?
what
if
happens
not
when the
the former
dead
living?
Attack the living.
We put them back in their graves.
Right, so if we know that there's a monster nearby that is summoning the dead to attack the living, shouldn't you be concerned with this?
I'd be concerned if I were a really cool vampire hunter.
I'm just gonna yank
I'm
my
just
shirt
saying.
out from under her boot.
It must be important to justify our turning away from our plain road.
I mean, we're not turning, we're
There
investigating. What if it's laying an ambush ahead of us?
I would
do you
like
want-
you to make a persuasion check, Sally.
Ooh, I love persuading. If only we could have done that to somebody.
Who?
Oh,
The
saying
fireball
somebody.
manager?
Well, we could have, but then there
Laurel
was
had, and then you blew them up.
No.
Oh.
I would like to use one of my luck dice to reroll that d20 so that it's not a 12.
Roll it.
So 1d20 plus 3. God dang it, I knew it was going to turn lower.
Ding dang.
That's
That's
all
a
right.
5.
I'm gonna oppose it with a check of hers, or something, a stubbornness check, and that is a very low roll. So you manage to persuade her, and she says, You're right. In my focus on our true goal, I have become blind to perils on our side.
Yeah.
Do not engage. We will investigate.
Very good idea.
Yes, only investigate. I'm into that.
I would tell you
We,
all
in fact,
to wait
we
here.
have a
Hmm?
we have a cool ability, courtesy of our druid.
Yeah, the one that's important to have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Laurel is so
If-
sneaky.
If I could trust you to remain behind
You
and
can!
do as you're told, I would instruct you to wait here.
Wait, you can't.
But I
would
think
go.
I think it wiser to have you under my glance at all times.
Very true.
Very well. Everyone, prepare to go.
Back about Trace.
She takes a crossbow out and
What
loads
is
it.
Ooh! I still have a crossbow. Can I take out my crossbow too?
You can. Are you
Just,
proficient
like,
with
cock it.
crossbows?
I want to say yes. I think that's a sorcerer like proficiency.
Let's
thing.
find out.
Yeah, proficient with darts, slings, daggers, and quarterstaffs. So no, I'm not.
So you go to cock it and then drop it, and it like just
It's kinda
random
hard
bolt
with the-
into the distance.
It's kind of hard with all these claws. All right.
Yeah, you absolutely like broke it. No,
Oh.
I won't do that to you without a roll. But yeah. So she says, perhaps you should give that to someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, give it to me.
Yeah.
Is Oberon good with crossbows?
I'm good with oh gosh. I'm good with yeah, I'm good with javelins, and they're sort of the same thing, sort of.
Yeah, like what's a crossbow?
One
Just like a tiny javelin.
Exactly, that's
Simple,
what I'm saying.
simple weapons and martial weapons. I believe a crossbow. What kind of crossbow is it? Hand, light? It's not
It's
heavy.
a small crossbow.
A hand
Just says it's
crossbow or a
small.
light one?
I wrote down small crossbow, so I'm guessing a light crossbow.
Okay. And then that is under.
You know how strong Sally is. It's obviously a huge cast iron crossbow.
Martial melee, martial ranged. It's a simple ranged, and paladin just says martial and simple weapons. So yes, you are proficient with the crossbow.
So am I.
All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
So you give it to Obi
Yeah.
or
Right.
whoever you want to give it to.
Obi or Dawn, either one of you can have it, whichever
It's
you.
mine, I call it.
You got it, sweetie.
You gotta
Yeah.
promise. You gotta promise to use it and your sword at the same time, though.
Oh man, you know I
Uh,
can.
We gotta
If
make a
it's-
good impression on Abigail.
If it's a light crossbow, it's two-handed, so you can't do that.
Well, yeah, I'll hold the sunblade.
See,
in my
that's
teeth.
why Sally doesn't know. She's not very good with it.
Companions, I mean this in the most polite way possible. Shut up.
Yeah, I should.
I respect that.
Understandable.
Group stealth check.
You got
You
it.
have plus 10 from Path Without Trace.
Oh my gosh, so many.
We're gonna
so
need
many
that.
pluses.
Stealthy, stealthy.
28. What I
Uh-oh.
like to see.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
OBS disconnected.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Someone
Oh.
go in the chat. Tell them we'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Oh,
It
Sarah Grey, they're
says-
so fast.
It says it's streaming. It says it's recording.
Says it's live, but we're just getting a spinny wheel. Maybe can you hit stop streaming and
Yeah,
then
I'll hit
just tell it to
stop.
start streaming again?
Yeah. All right, start
Oh,
streaming.
huh?
Oh, there she goes. Oh, offline.
I just clicked stop. God damn it.
Oh no.
It's okay if it works. It'll just still be working when you hit.
All right.
Yeah,
Is it on?
seems to be.
All right, we're live again.
It looks like it.
So,
All right, cool. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Wouldn't be a guilty treasure D&D without technical difficulties. So
Yeah,
had
it'd
to
been like
get
a
one.
whole hour. We had to-
We're doing good.
Yeah. So stealth checks.
Oh,
I got a
rolled-
22.
Before
28.
that, I'm sorry. We'll keep all those results, but
29. Good God.
how quickly do you plan to move?
I want to move as fast as possible without triggering Abigail to be grumpy
I was gonna
about it.
I think I'll be as fast as Abby is.
As fast as Abby?
Yeah.
Abby's quite fast. No. She's actually quite cautiously moving forward.
Okay, I'll be right behind her.
Wait, are we trying to make a good impression on her? Is that
Yeah. We don't want her. We don't want her.
I was just making sure I'm on board with like what we're trying to do if we're still messing with her.
Nah, messing with. When have we ever messed with Abby?
I've been trying to be good the whole time.
I'm just saying it from my perspective. I'm telling you my truth here.
That Oberon.
That darn over.
That darn Oberon.
He's such
really
a
misses
troublemaker.
now.
It's like, what? I thought we were messing with her on purpose. I thought that's what we were doing, guys.
You're like the bad kid in class with the substitute teacher.
All right.
that's a bad
So, how fast are you guys planning to move?
Mine is
Is she
absolutely
leading?
dictated by Abby.
Is Abby leading?
Yeah. She would like to.
If you
Okay,
want.
I would say she is the strongest among us. So we can
So
let her
you're
lead.
going at her pace. God, it
Yeah.
disconnected again.
Really?
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He's spinning.
I see spinning. Let's just give it a second because remember it started working again.
Yeah.
Where's okay, dang it. I refreshed and it says it's live, but then it's it's spinning. You could maybe it could be it's hard to tell if it's your internet or not. I mean like it's your internet or it's OBS being a
It
punk
was a
bib.
network error. Please try again.
Should I kill it?
Says. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean you can stop the stream too or not the recording. Oh wait. Oh no, we're offline.
Yeah, we're offline.
All right, I'm gonna stop the stream.
You got it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
Should I
golly.
try again?
Yeah.
Golly.
If it does it again, we can try just killing the recording and starting OBS
Yeah.
over.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's whatever. I'll just cut it out in the VOD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I made a note, so I'll actually do it this time.
Oh, you silly girl.
It's going.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. So we are moving along with Abby. So she is taking her time so you guys can make stealth. You all rolled with your plus 10, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
I
right.
didn't need to because it was so good.
That's true. You're very good at
She's a
stealth.
32.
It was a 22, so.
Even we can't even see Obi. So good.
Actually, it appears to be Sally and Namaya who have disappeared into the shadows.
I'm just trying to show off, trying to get her to appreciate
Obi's would be
me.
32
I
if
was
he
gonna say,
added
Obi's
the
would be
10.
32.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot to add the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Obi
we
said
can't even
I
see
didn't.
Obi.
Yeah, Obi said I didn't need to. So.
Oh, right. Yeah, but you still have it.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
just doing like cartwheels around everybody right now.
Obi is like super stealthy when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Right.
He's kind of emo that way.
So, and his mom.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, I'm looking stuff up. I will
No,
be...
that's fine. Look your things up. Take your time. Look it up. Read a book.
Read a book. Read a book.
So you guys are able to advance to the green light, and you have now moved into the swamp. Going into it is like a pillow over your face of
I swear,
smell.
if we find Shrek,
Are there any trees like growing up out
There
of this?
are. They are dead and twisted and seem to have faces in them.
ooh, twisted.
it's all
rad.
terrible.
I'm considering using my jumping ring because I like kind of being up out of the
Oh yeah, Obi can. Don't you have dark vision too?
I do have dark vision and I have my jumping ring, so I want to like.
Oh my
jump up.
gosh, you should
Yeah.
do that. You should like survey.
So I can. Yeah, I like to survey. That's what I want to do.
I've
But I
got
want to
the
make sure there
wrong
was trees
fucking-
there.
I had the wrong fucking background on this whole time.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Oh no.
We never left
No
out
wonder-
Abby's tower.
We never left Abby's tower. Yeah. But all right, yeah, you can hop right up into a tree with a
Yeah.
32. You land like a cat,
Oh, yeah.
noiselessly.
Land.
You're the
The
weed.
trees are far enough apart that it's good that you have your jumping ring, otherwise it'd be pretty hard to like just hop between them. And they have no leaves whatsoever. They are bare and dead. Despite the picture that's on our screen right now, it's just the only forest I had prepared. So you have no real cover except the general mist as you draw closer.
Or I'll crouch you down a lot.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it more for my vision, so.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide.
All right. I'm just getting...
I just want to see what's going on.
We just
I don't
put our
like
arms up
walking,
like we're trees.
and I don't like walking in that gunk either. Kind of gross.
Yeah, it's real muddy and boggy and gross. In fact, that's a good point. I would like a survival check from somebody. In fact, probably a group survival. I'll even have Abby roll it.
I'll survive. Hey.
I will survive.
This is to navigate the swamp to see if you can find firm places.
That's
to
funny.
stand.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
I will reward.
23.
I will reward with the nat 20 with a you can grant advantage to somebody.
Oh,
You're doing so well. You can help somebody out.
I roll. Oh, nat 20.
I'm gonna grant
Oh.
advantage to Oberon.
Yeah, because I rolled
I'm
14.
gonna give him mommy tips. Like,
Aw, thank you.
Watch the leaves.
Please.
all right, young man, listen
Don't
up.
grab that vine. It's poison ivy.
It's a snake.
It's a snake.
Oh no!
Roll it, roll it,
As
roll
somebody
it.
who has walked through silt many times, which you sink into, just keep moving. If you stand,
Are you gonna
will
roll
sink.
again? Are you gonna roll again, Oberon?
Oh, I get to roll again?
Yeah, we're giving you advantage.
Oh, I get to roll again. Oh, you were waiting on me. That's
12.
12. Wow. Okay, it's even worse.
Obi's Obi, as you're hop because Dawn's trying to tell you what to do for like the ground, and it doesn't distract you, but you're like, whatever, Mom, God, and you jump on a branch and fall and just sploosh into the swamp
This
water.
is what I was trying to avoid by being in the trees. This is not. It's all gross and
Since we can't
gross
see
and
Obi, like,
slimy.
gosh, the frogs here are big.
She go get her boy. Fisherman.
Did our scary green light notice that?
I will roll. Boop. Obi, make a stealth check with disadvantage
Oh, no.
to see if you could, like, at the last second, do like a dive.
Oh no,
that's
it's
right.
the swamp thing.
Oh, yeah. okay,
You
this
do
thing's-
still have the +10 from Pass Without Trace.
Oh, well.
Rip it.
I'll use it this time.
Yeah, less than an hour.
Yeah, 30.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but you said disadvantage, so I have to do it again.
No.
Yes, but 30 is a pretty damn good roll.
14.
14. Oh, it's a natural
Oh, that
one.
Oh, the hubris.
Only.
The hubris.
Oh
You're
crap!
so
Did I make a
good.
new? Did I make a new Boons and Banes post?
I don't believe you
Oh
did.
shit! I'm sorry.
Who's getting
Look,
what?
the month just started. It's fine.
Trouble.
Yeah, I usually save mine, to use later, so it's
I'll do that
Hello.
shit later. It's fine.
I love a good nat one though.
Yeah.
Man, I was having such a good time, and now I'm not. I just
You
feel
feeling
so
so
attacked
attacked right now.
Yes. Darn
Just
swamp.
Make a ribbon
I was doing
noise,
fine
like you're a big
until-
frog.
I was doing fine until Mommy Dawn was like trying to boss me around and then distracted me, and then now
Don't blame this on me, young man.
Young man.
your voice is distracting to me sometimes. Okay,
Don't blame this on me, little mister.
I'm just saying
It's hard for some people, okay?
I was doing just fine on my own.
Little young man.
Gosh.
This is like the start of one of those stories where someone like a petulant child runs away from home and it lasts like 20 minutes. I was doing just fine, Mom.
I ran away from home for exactly 45 minutes.
You did.
When I was like 7, yeah. I like ate my peanut butter and jelly sandwich and then got bored and went home. I went to the park.
Oh,
at the end of
Sally,
my
don't
road.
call Pastel out like that.
I was like, I'm gonna live under the slide.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
That's a
I
pretty good
had-
spot.
I never did that, but I was like, I'm gonna go to town and live under the slide. I hate living in the country.
I put my sleeping bag over the slide and it was a tent, so I ate my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I thought about how mad I was, and I got bored and I went home.
Did your mom and dad
She
ever
did.
know?
Did she make you the PB&J for running away?
No, I made it myself. It was very bad. But she was like, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "I was running away." She was like, "Don't do that." Okay.
It's very silly.
You had the opportunity to just be like, I just went to the park.
No, I was like, "I'm running away because I hate you." She's like, "If you're mad at me, don't run away though." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go inside now."
Okay, you're so cute.
You're so cute. Hi, DM. What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
You still need time to look something up, DM?
No. God damn it. I kind of do.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's keep talking about the time that
I
passed.
just-
No,
I ran
we have a
away.
thing. So you guys draw attention to yourselves
Oh no.
in hilarious
Oh, no.
ways, and
Like-
the green light does flicker for a second and go out.
Cordy.
No!
You are now in the dark in a foggy ass swamp with nothing to really steer by. What would you guys like to do?
Some of us have dark vision, don't we?
I have dark vision.
Yes,
I don't.
I wish
I do. It's fine.
I wish I had
Except I'm
dark
covered in
vision.
mud right now, which is not bad for my complexion, but I don't like.
Feeling good.
I do not have dark vision, so I'm just going to start spinning around with my arms out and be like, hello? Who turned out the lights?
Hi.
Perception check. Somebody, Sally.
Okay.
Sally, you're the one talking, so go ahead.
I'm really good at percepting. I have +1 instead of +0.
Wow.
And I rolled an 8, which is not a 1.
You can see a single orange light, much smaller than the green one that was sort of
Oh,
pulsating.
Someone must
The
have lit a
distance.
lamp to help me find my way because the green light went out. I'm coming towards that light. I mean, I'm walking towards that light.
Okay. You recognize it. You've seen
Uh-huh.
it before.
Uh-oh. I like the way you said that. But I do like the way you said
Abby grabs you and says, "If you were intent on dying, you could have informed me before I."
that. Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
Came
Sorry.
with you.
Right. I thought that since the green disappeared, that
I'll go
it was
between
fine.
them. What are we whispering about?
I wasn't supposed to be yelling,
Do
apparently.
not see them.
No. But see whomst?
Eyes looking at us.
Like Nemaya's eyes?
Should we say hello?
The orange lights there. They are eyes. Can you not see it? Are you blind?
I mean, I do wear glasses.
Of course
I am
can
nearsighted.
see it. Should we say hello?
Yeah. I mean, it's only. Wait, are the eyes glowing? Or is it a lamp?
They look clearly as eyes to me.
Okay, good. Should we sneak up on it and investigate some more?
Maybe Obi should stay.
Yeah.
We should stay. Oh, God damn it.
He just needs to not jump in the trees anymore.
I mean, I can see. It's just covered in mud. It's fine. I can climb back
Ooh,
up.
actually,
It's not
that's
like I'm
beautiful.
disabled.
That's even better. Obi's sneaky now. He blends into the into the swamp.
I do have the
You're
natural
so
camouflage.
Smart. Gosh. I thought you
I
were
can-
just being
I
a
can-
dummy and falling. You're so smart.
I can. I'll jump. I'll do it. I'll jump up in that tree and try and see what's going on.
You guys dare me too. I'll do it.
Yeah, just dare me.
Do you dare me?
I can't do it on my own. You gotta dare me.
I dare you.
Okay, yeah.
Double dog. Dare you.
To make a roll for that, or do you just get the spider climb?
Well, is it ring of jumping? I just
What
get
is
to
it you're
jump.
doing?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing, Obi?
I'm jumping up in a tree to try to see what's going on. Even though I'm
I've
still
dared him
covered in
to
mud.
jump again.
Yeah.
All right. You just hop up into a tree. I guess give me a dex check. I'm sorry I've wasted a lot of time. I wasn't expecting something, and
That's
had to-
literally
had to
the name of our game.
get some stuff all fixed up. All right.
Okay. So dex.
Yeah, just to see if you don't fall. No,
Yeah,
you
I
fall.
won't fall.
Oh no, that was Sally's. My bad.
Yeah.
20.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, you
Not
get in
bad.
there. You
Yeah,
get in there
there.
just fine.
Told you I could do it. Double dog dare me.
Clap, 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 clap.
Ooh,
Put my hand over my eyes, see what my elven eyes see.
Oh yeah, you have velvet eyes.
what you see is a figure, just barely like head and shoulders over the mist that's clinging to the ground. Like when you're looking at it from this angle, and that's the lights are coming from its eyes. But
Yeah, guys, it's eyes.
its eyes did not follow you into the tree. It stayed rather on the group. And you notice a kind of pronounced shrug, and then it turns its gaze back to the ground, shielding its lights from your vision, and then the green light begins again. Natural one on another perception check.
Guys, they're kind of coming towards you.
Wait, did the orange thing just turn green?
No, it looked away, and the green light began again, bigger and pulsating.
From
Yeah,
the
it's
same
coming-
spot
it's coming.
or a different spot?
Same spot that it was before.
It's coming,
Okay.
guys.
Well, then let's sneak towards it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not being stealthy. It's literally
It sees
a
you.
giant.
The eyes see you though. I can see that the eyes are seeing you.
Well,
my
it looked
eyes.
away. It looked away from them.
Oh.
It
Yeah.
doesn't see you then. Keep
Sneak forward some more.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I love Petulant Oberon.
So you
Just-
guys
I'm
draw
attentive.
close enough to begin to hear words.
Oh.
we gonna eat you.
None of
We
you
gonna eat you.
understand the words that it is speaking, except you.
What's it saying?
First, you begin to recognize words from the secret language of druids.
Oh.
Yes.
Like he gets ready to use the power of the helmet, and he's like, "I didn't do it yet."
Yeah, and you're understanding.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll listen. I'll listen.
You are picking up the cadence. It is chanting
Oh.
and repeating itself.
I'm gonna scoot in a little closer. What does it say?
You would reckon the rest of you just hear how would you describe it? Sort of like hissing whispers, almost bestial in nature. It is as if the sounds of nature are making this voice, like a hissing mist or a creaking branch, that sort of thing. But Laurel, you recognize these words. It says, "Into flesh and bone I pour, life of dread, draw in breath, rise and walk the land once more, cast off the bonds of death."
We should leave. We should leave right now. We should
But
go.
why?
And it is repeating these words.
He's telling dead people to come alive. We should leave. We should go.
We should, or we could
Uh,
stop him, and then there won't be any dead people.
I don't think we can. He sounds pretty. Listen, he's talking like I can talk, so he's very strong.
You know, it's hard to talk when you're getting eaten by a fireball, though. I'm going to point that out.
Swamp waters are gurgling.
Laura's like running in place. But we gotta go. Like we should leave. I don't like dead people. They freak me out.
All right. The eyes once more turn in your guys' direction.
Okay, now it's looking at you guys.
Yeah.
Just give you an update. I'm just like your helicopter update up here, telling you what's happening.
Let's
I can
find
see.
out what
There's a
things
40%
it can
chance
do.
those eyes are already looking at you.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Laurel's moving backwards. Let's leave. He says his hands up in case he looks at him. Going.
Hold
We're
on.
leaving.
So, Dawn, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking.
I
Yeah.
need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm thinking a fireball.
Dex saves, everybody, please.
You get to do that first, apparently.
Don't worry.
Is my
You'll get
stuff
yours
still
soon.
affected?
That's for
I
stealth.
rolled
This is
18.
dexterity
Okay.
saving throw.
11.
Good.
Plain dex.
Fuck you.
Oh, you and me both rolled the same, Sally.
Yay!
Is this an effect we can see?
Let me read.
8. Oh no.
Mommy's ready to get down
Um,
to fighting.
It appears that some sort of magical effect has just blossomed into existence around you.
Bed.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Abigail, help us out.
But can I see it?
Abigail.
Because if I can see it, I get advantage. If I can't, I don't.
I don't think, because it's dark, you wouldn't have seen it casting. And it's just kind of appearing around you. It's not like it came like a ball of fire towards you. It's just
Mhm.
manifested around you. So I don't think I would count it as.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
advantage on deck saves if an effect is visible, that's all. But
you know
I
what? I'll
rolled
give
a
it.
12, so
Yeah, I think I'll give it to you because you can't see it. That doesn't
Yeah,
seem
you can
right.
see like
You can see it happening around you.
15 then.
15.
All right, 15. So you are fine, and so is Dawn.
Yes.
Laurel,
Wait, no, that means my babies are hurt. No.
Laurel, Oberon, and Sally.
Yeah.
You are washed over in green light that clings to you now. You are just
Oh.
glowing in a way
Uh-oh.
that suggests that people who attack you will have advantage.
I don't like it.
but since he's
Fairy fire.
clearly visible, Laurel
I now
will-
have a nightlight.
Since he's clearly visible, Laura will just say hello in like the weird druid language, like don't we're not gonna hurt you.
So, Sally,
Yeah.
Sally,
all the situations where you're allowed to set things on fire. I'm just pointing that out.
Ooh, knuckle cracking, knuckle cracking.
Fireball, fireball, fireball. That's what I want to hear coming from your mouth, lady. Go.
so are you doing this as Laurel speaks?
He's like wait.
But you're speaking Druidic.
Yeah, he's like don't
Yeah, that's right.
So the rest of
Laurel.
you just kind of hear some snarls and animal noises.
Laurel's lost.
It's a slightly different dialect, but somehow still understandable as Druidic. So the rest of you just hear Laurel making animal noises. It's nothing unusual.
He's just lost his mind.
He's blending
So
in. I
what are the
like
rest of you doing?
it. I'm prepared to just freaking go buck wild.
Eat
Are
'em.
you
Oh, how
prepared to
wild.
or doing it?
Well,
Eat 'em.
honestly, like the way you phrase that makes me question whether or not I should. But
I just need to know what's going on.
in character, Abby would have gotten me so wound up, and then I'm like green lighted. So I've got the green light, both literally and figuratively, to
Mhm.
blow up stuff. So I'm about to pop off with a fireball.
Do you actually cast it, honey?
I would like. Oh, sorry. I didn't know if it was like a.
No, I want to know if you're just
I would like
going
to
off.
cast fireball.
Okay. I will roll a save, and then I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay, yeah.
You made a liar of me.
Roll your damage.
I'm sorry, Laurel.
You would never let me make peace.
Race was never an option.
It's never enough.
This thing seems really evil, though.
14 DC.
And we're not
He's not evil, he's a druid.
Natural one
We're all
again.
good.
You can be evil druids.
I rolled 26 damage, by the way.
All right.
Oberon, what is with you
In
tonight?
the dark, it's hard to see, but it looks like something just yanked it under the blanket of like gross fog and water that's on the ground.
Yanked what under them?
The person that you're targeting
Oh, okay.
with glowing eyes. It looks like they just got yanked under as your fireball came for them. When they reemerge, they are on fire. on the like upper half. It just in places not like burning like a torch, but there's definitely like pinpricks of like light of things burning on it.
I'm sorry. Also, please don't attack us. Also, are you a bad guy? Also, sorry. Also, take that.
Are you a bad guy? She says.
As the fireball.
You're fireballing someone you don't know is a bad guy?
Honestly, I feel slightly less bad because out of character, I know that they were summoning dead people, and you said they were summoning dead people. What kind of good person summons dead people?
This is evil.
I was gonna
It's
ask.
unnatural.
It's the evil.
There's nothing
It is the
There's nothing nice about summoning dead people.
Yeah, but he knows my secret language.
Well,
So did that grumpy ass tree lady.
She was cool!
Trincess
was
never
cool.
spoke to you in Druidic, actually. She spoke to you in Common.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
She only spoke to you in
just talk.
Common.
Ah.
She talked shit about you being.
necromancy is foul and awful and should be exterminated.
Laurel, at this point, thinks he made up the language in his head. So.
All right, add a 15 to
As
the
a
initiative count
as a
for me.
follower of Serenity, I don't like the undead.
Thank you.
He does,
So, Sally,
though.
you actually, after ambushing him with your fireball, you get to go first.
Okay.
Also,
I would-
the blast has blown fog away, so you can actually
Oh.
see the floor of the swamp. And I would
Right.
like you to make a perception check.
I will do that.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just remembered
No,
that's a thing.
that's very important. I like that.
I
At 11.
11.
Yeah.
You definitely see things moving out of the water.
How many things? Scary things?
With an 11, you can't really tell, but you see limbs.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would like to do a quicken spell fireball and then run in and just start slashing at one of the things trying to climb out of the water.
You have another fireball spell.
I have
All right.
3 of them.
Okay.
I would like to just fireball like an entire area of gropey limbs
All
because I
right.
have permission and I don't know when I'll get it again.
Get him!
That's right.
Get him! Get him!
All right. So throw it.
Sorry, I'm also making notes of my meta magic.
Thank you.
6.
Has it
19.
been a long rest?
Yes.
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 Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I had like several days.
So 20. 32 total. So
Didn't know.
you can see now that you've blown all the mist away and
Sorry.
it's burning, that whatever dragged this person into the water before wasn't fast enough this time, and they definitely caught the full brunt of your fireball.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry, also.
And now they are like
Get wrecked.
burning like a torch.
Can I. So, are there like actual creatures coming out of the water yet, or is it just this one creature?
There were.
Oh, they're not there anymore?
No, they just took 2
Can I-
fireballs.
Oh, okay, good. Can I run up and just punch it in the face really hard with
You
my
can try.
-1 strength? I
Yeah.
would very much like to do that.
You
I'm
can use
trying
your
to show
dex
off my
because
abs.
you're technically using well, if you want to punch, that is strength, but you have dagger claws, don't forget, so you can use your dex.
Oh, yeah. I would like to slashy slash.
All right. Go ahead.
Snick it. Slash slash. Is that just a d20 plus my dex?
And you have proficiency with daggers as a sorcerer, I believe. So dex
do.
plus proficiency.
Oh, nice.
Daggers-
Nice.
Yeah, I'm almost certain. Yeah, daggers is the
17.
first thing on your proficiency list.
Yeah.
17's a hit.
Yay! I would like to make this a non-lethal blow, just for,
Okay, so you're just trying to scratch it?
I'm just trying to like incapacitate Scratch, like
All right.
scratch up,
So
scratch up their chest and be like, "Oh, my chest! Ow, I've
Okay.
been wounded. I can't summon more evil."
roll your damage. It's a d4 plus your dex. So 2 it looks like.
1d4 plus 2,
Oh, 4.
4.
All right. What
Gosh, I hope
you-
this isn't about to backfire on me.
What you rake your dagger claws through does not feel like flesh.
Uh-oh.
It feels weird, like you've hit a number of like hard bones, maybe, but more brittle, or not more brittle, more like supple than bones.
Like a flexible bone. Cartilage.
Yeah, sort of. Well, no, not cartilage. It's definitely like you hit a series of like. You're a little baffled. You don't really know what you hit.
Huh. I feel slightly less bad about setting on fire, maybe. But like, I'm morally conflicted. Also, okay. I hope I don't die.
All right.
I hope so.
The creature's
I am not
turn.
at all morally conflicted.
Yeah, that's true. Dawn is the real one.
Listen, Serenray teaches compassion and peace and mercy, except for the remorseless evil of undead and fiends, and
For the evil one.
she asks her followers to obliterate undead and fiends.
She's Diet Lord Boss. Or same boss.
Sally,
Yes.
this thing in front of you. Breathe in deeply. You can see the chest that's on fire, expanding, and actually draws the flames into itself through its mouth.
My flames?
Yes, the flames you set it ablaze
Hey,
with. And then a bright light is aimed directly at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I don't like this point blank laser beam face. Let's see. So oh,
He's absorbing your.
Oh my god.
let's see. I would like to.
Okay.
I think I want to use one of my luck dice on that.
That would be wise.
It looks scary.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! I rolled a 4.
Oh.
Well, I rolled
Okay.
a 2.
Well, total 4. So
They weren't good luck dice apparently.
9 plus 5 is 14. You take 23 points of fire damage as it just blasts flames on you.
If only I were level 6, this wouldn't be not nearly as bad.
And
23, you said?
23 points of fire damage, yes.
Ow, 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 ow. I am at 18 HP. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh,
Ow, 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 ow.
I will throw berries.
When the smoke settles,
She just
don't-
beans her in the head.
when the smoke settles, you don't see it anymore.
I think I won. I think it's self-destructed.
I will mention, because it bears mentioning, that the fog has returned. Actually, no, it blew away from that blast. So, give me a perception check real quick, because you've been blowing fog all over the place with your fucking fire explosions.
I got my Acme ass, Looney Tunes ass, like all the hair has been blown back and is all brittle now.
Yeah, something definitely exploded fire all over you.
Oh wait, that was the wrong bonus. It's +1, so that's an 8.
8?
Yeah, instead of a 9.
I will. Okay, you don't see it.
I wonder why.
It is whose turn next?
Dawn.
Dawn,
It's my
it's
turn.
your turn.
All right.
So what happened?
Go kill
You saw
someone.
Sally
Oh, good.
blow this thing up with 2 fireballs,
Oh.
and then another blast of flame went off, and you don't. All you see is like a charred Sally.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, it's on.
So you know, a
No.
Tuesday.
yeah. You don't see the creature anymore.
Like I said, it's self-destructed. I won.
I don't see it though.
Yeah.
I kind of need to see it.
I will let you make a perception check without that being your action, because I feel like
Have you,
just
have
looking
you tried
around
just
shouldn't
splashing at the
constitute an
water?
21.
The fog is rolling back. 21. Very nice. You see something moving through the fog,
Okay.
spider-like.
Uh-oh.
I don't
Yeah.
like
So that's the
With-
worst kind of like.
it. Yes.
with just like speed, and it is going around Sally and towards all of you, using the fog to hide its approach.
Oh, that's nice. It's not going after me.
Ooh, I don't like that. Ew.
You should probably stab it with your shadows.
Oh, I have to get close.
God,
How far away is
OBS fucking disconnected again.
Oh yeah, I see the. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah,
It'll
our
reconnect.
recording will be fine. So
Yeah, and like, look, it's not like it once it goes back on, it just goes back on Twitch. It's not like you have to refresh or anything.
Oh, okay. I hit stop streaming, and now OBS is lagging.
Yeah,
dear.
it's probably like, oh fuck, hold on, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my network. It's probably lagging.
Nobody say anything important. I don't think we're recording right now.
What? Why are we recording? Because it's lagging.
It's lagging really bad. Yeah.
It's probably lagging because it's waiting for a network thing to time out, and you hit stop, and so it's like, okay, I'll do that in a second, bitch.
All right, I just started the stream again. Oh no, hold on, guys. I'm coming.
Okay, it looks like we're live again.
Where is it?
Ashley and Pastel are fighting an IRL spider.
as
Started
this happens.
as one does.
That's adorable.
Here we go.
Did you guys defeat the spider? Oh, oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
dang it!
The spider is winning.
See, our rolls IRL are also really bad.
Give me that. No, I don't want to touch it.
It's dead.
Put your guts on it.
Great.
I can't even mute them if I wanted to. They're still going to be live on Twitch.
Put your guts on it now. Oh, crap.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Dang it.
Bathroom. How do you hear me?
Our mic is good.
We heard you go, ah!
That's the
That
power
was-
of. That's the power
That
of.
was
Oblivion.
Ashley.
No, it's
Sorry.
definitely
Please,
Pastel.
sponsor us.
100%
Penny.
Ashley.
Yeah,
Graham.
Penny, it was not.
that was a hilarious little spider encounter. All we heard was, I found a spider.
Okay, I'm gonna run this game a little long just to warn everybody. Are we streaming? Yeah. Penny, do me a kindness and cut all that out of
I'm
the.
sorry.
Cut
I
that
will
all
not
out
cut
of
out
the.
I will not cut out the spider thing. That was too silly.
I said I found the bathroom spider again because I saw it at night and as she was sleeping and I was like, well, I guess I'm not doing anything about that. And it was gone in the morning.
Yeah, well, we just found it and killed it. So
Got it.
anyway, I can't believe you guys
Oh.
could hear me all the way in the bathroom.
Good combat encounter, everybody.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna run the game a little long. Dawn,
It's all good.
you can see this thing moving through the mist towards your group, and it is moving in a spider-like fashion.
Do I
Would you
know
say
what
that-
it is?
You don't. You've never seen anything like this that stands erect like a man and then moves like a spider.
Oh my.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Other than a Drider?
No,
Right.
it's not big enough to be a drider.
Okay.
Driders are
So-
very large and they don't change. You know.
Suppressing the urge to scream like a little girl.
Look at actually to the spider.
Or like Aqua from Konosuba. Um
That was you that screamed. Stop blaming me.
I'm like,
I'm the one that killed it.
I killed it. It's
Um.
fine. I saved everyone.
Okay, I think I know what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to
Tell us what you want, what you really.
first I'm gonna hex it.
Okay.
Oh, Hex.
I believe there's no save involved, so it is hexed.
Yes.
Ah, Hicks.
That's what it
Yes.
says. Oh, Hicks.
It doesn't say anything.
And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast this time around.
Hit it with some of them
All
crows.
right. You have 2 rolls. Go for it. And as you're kind of training your thought on it, or not thought, your sight, I will say that it doesn't have spidery limbs. The arms and legs that it had, which you saw when it stood there, have bent and are moving like spider legs.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
horrifying.
Ugh.
Yes.
Abby might have had a point. Maybe the 19th time we'll pay attention to her.
If you survive that long. Oh, I didn't roll for Abby. I'm so sorry. Oh god, she got a
You
really high
apologizing
apologizing
initiative.
to
too.
Abby?
Well, to
Anyways,
you guys. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Abby.
19 on one, 16 on the other.
All right.
Hell yeah.
They're both gonna hit. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Do you know what Abby's in it?
17. So
Okay.
she just got into a tree on her turn.
And I'd like to disadvantage on its dex checks.
Okay.
Dexterity.
Yes, yes.
So the rest of you just see pew, pew, lasering something, and you
Right.
see it wriggling
A
amongst
bunch,
the
a bunch
swamp.
of ravens come out and go, "Caw-caw."
Yeah. Oh yeah, we decided it's all Shadow and Raveny at the beam.
So I deal 11 and then 15.
Holy crap.
Like,
Ooh,
Raven
baby.
from Silent IKEA.
Jesus, that's a shit ton of damage.
Hex,
All right.
man.
Oh, Hex.
Hexman, 1d6 for every,
Hex him up.
every hit. That's
Okay.
a lot.
Dang.
It stops moving.
Can I move towards it?
You can.
I'd
Give
like
the
to
ob-
move towards it.
Give it
Okay.
the Oberon poke.
When you
Over on.
I think we have the name of the episode.
The Oberon poke.
When you go up to it, you find no body. You just see like the forest remain, like bits of branch, dirt, mud, water
Guys,
in the swamp.
guys, we need to be careful. I think it might be around here somewhere.
Are we sure it wasn't made out of swamp?
Sally,
I think-
think about what you say before you say it, please.
But we're in a swamp.
Sally.
Don't druids make things out of swamp?
Nervous.
Dawn, if you are finished, Maya, it is your turn, but you don't see any threat immediately. Sally seems to have done quite a good job of managing it.
We done?
Oh, the fireball
I meant
is
the
effective as long
other
as it
things.
happens at the right time.
Yeah.
That's- I gave Dawn permission to use the fireball, and it worked.
Sally.
Sally
I give
just
you all the credit.
Sally just needed a good general, a good leader.
You're not taking the credit for that.
No, I was joking, but
Maya, the master strategist. Point and say fireball.
I gotta say, it's a good strat so far.
So, Namaya, what are you doing?
she's just, I guess, she's just waiting to see if anything else shows up, she'll stab it. But other than that, she's just like on guard.
So,
that
like
like
holding action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
is
let
that a
me
thing
know.
you can do where you're like, if I see something when it attacks, you can just stab it? Isn't that a
Yes.
D&D thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
There are 2 things you can do if there's like nothing to do on your turn. You can drop out of the initiative and re-enter at any point you choose, and that's just where your new initiative is.
Uh-huh.
And you can prepare an action.
oh.
Be like, if I see something move, I throw my spear at it, would be the equivalent.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just used to just like shooting things
It-
with magic.
I believe
Every
it takes
turn.
your well, you can be like, if I see something move, I cast fireball. I believe it takes your
Oh.
reaction to do it like that, but you can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right, and you don't have to take your action, but you lose it if you don't.
Yeah, if it comes back to your turn and you haven't taken your triggered action, it's gone.
Okay.
All right, Oberon, it
Yes.
is your turn.
Yes, and I'm assuming from this vantage point, I've been watching all this, and so
Mhm.
I don't really see anything to attack.
No, you the fire that blew away the the swamp stink. The fog has rolled back in to cover it, and you just see like occasional tufts of like gross looking grass and tree bits poking up out of the blanket of fog.
So
But you don't really see anything else. But you can try to make a check if you'd like.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to take out my sunblade because that's also gives a little extra light as well. So and it's just good to have it.
What color is your sunblade again?
I believe it's yellow.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's cute.
I've always been imagining it as like blue or green. I wonder why.
I don't know. I'm always just like it's yellow
For
because it's
some
sun.
reason.
It's like sunny. It's like sunblade. So I've always just seen it sort of yellow.
Right. So that would
He's
be
the Jedi Sentinel.
take it out would be a free action because item manipulation, and then a bonus action to light it. Is there anything else you're doing with your main action?
Sci-fi. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be redundant to try and use divine sense, but I do want to sort of see if I can see anything else too. So I guess that is.
I mean, you are. It is evil.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to feel evil no matter what, but I don't feel like it's going to help me hone in anything.
You're just gonna be like,
Well, at least you'll confirm that it's there.
you'll just
Yeah.
feel your own evil in your body because you're bad.
No, it doesn't sense naughtiness. It's not a naughty sense. It's a divine sense. So
You're not a Santa Claus druid.
So are you using your divine sense?
yes.
All right. Excuse me. Imagine, if you will, like a light switch is flicked, and the instant it is, you have a wave of nausea pass over you, because this swamp is steeped in undeath.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna hurl
There is
from up the
undeath
tree.
all around you.
Yeah, I think I'd just like to yell down to everybody. Can we just like, maybe this isn't the best of ideas. It looks like we've cleared out
Maybe we
most
should
we can.
leave,
Let's go. Retreat. Yeah, let's go back. I think this is all that we can do. I mean, this is my personal suggestion because I'm feeling very ill up here and it's like a little throw up is in my mouth now. So.
Laurel,
Yes.
what would you like to do with your turn?
Laurel, as established in the haunted house, is really not super cool with undead things, and they really weird them out because they're not very natural.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna perceive if anything like weird is around.
Okay.
He's very jumpy.
Just like looking around, or do you want to try and use a different sense? Also, Obi, and this is true for everyone, if I move past your turn and there's more you want to do, feel free to interrupt me to let me know.
Shut up.
I'm just trying to keep the game going in a timely thing. We're already going late, you know.
Would a nature check be?
Yeah, nature. You can do
Sure.
nature to try and look at the area around you.
Yeah, just see if anything is like, oh, that's unsettling and bad.
Yeah. All right, give me a nature check.
Fungus, 15.
15's good. Yeah. The plants of this swamp are churning, writhing.
Freaking me out.
They're moving just below the surface and sometimes just above it.
Bleh.
This swamp is not nearly as abandoned as it first looked.
Bleh, bleh. I'm
Yeah.
spider climb. I'm going up the tallest tree. I'm getting out of here. I don't like it.
Like they're
All right.
over here with me.
I'm going near Obi.
People who are like, that's 2 actions. I did specify a knowledge check would be free at least once around because I don't feel like it should be a whole action to think.
I gotta get out of there. It's freaking me out.
All right, you get up onto a tree.
If somebody asks, it's a better vantage
Okay.
point, obviously, to protect you guys.
This tree has the first like growth you've ever seen.
Ooh,
in
you
this,
could do like a bear drop.
in this in this swamp. It has like, it looks kind of like an apple
Oh,
that's
okay.
growing. Well, the
Next
spider
turn I'll
climb
take
would be your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Does
looking
that
at it
apple
like,
have a scary skull face on it?
It doesn't have the skin of an apple. It looks more like a gourd, but it's growing like an apple would.
I'm looking at it like, oh, well, that's interesting, but also there's like undead people, maybe.
Okay.
So his gaze is darting back and forth.
All right.
That's it. That's the whole turn.
Sally, it's your turn.
Oh, Sally is only a little smooning. She's just like, yeah, you better run, you big idiot. Do I,
That idiot.
Stupid.
do I see anything else that needs a? Anything else need a fireballing around here?
You don't see any threats immediately, but you can make checks to see if
Would that be like
feel
a? Would that be
otherwise.
like? Would that be like a Perceptorino?
It would depend on the manner in which you are searching.
Sounds like,
I
if
would
there's
just be
any
looking
dead
around.
people, raise your
Then yes.
hand.
If you're dead, raise your hand, please.
Yeah.
So that I can snipe you with Eldritch Blast.
16 on
16?
a perception. Yeah.
Okay. You don't see any like single targets, but you with your 16 are keenly aware that things are moving around you that probably don't normally move. Like almost like the swamp is teeming with life.
I mean, swamps do have things living in them.
True.
This is true. I would like to retreat towards Namaya
Okay.
because she's big and strong. Abigail climbed a tree, I believe.
Abigail did, and she was leveling her crossbow, but someone blew up the thing she was targeting. Either with fireballs or lasers.
Someone really cool just took care of business, I see. Shoot, I just drew it. I would like to prepare a fireball, and then can I make a suggestion of maybe we make a strategic retreat? Because it seems like we defeated everything, but there's still wiggling branches and stuff going on, which is not a good look.
Something moving just like under the water. With your 16, you'd see maybe it's like snakes. It's hard to say.
Can I use an Agonaz or Scorcher on that?
Sure.
I don't want to waste a good spell.
That would mean you can't. That would mean you can't prepare a fireball.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What is a
The
fireball? A Scorcher in the hand is worth 2 fireballs in
The air is
reaction.
filled with the sound of creaking wood groaning under there, under the breeze. As then there's just like the sound that like a blowtorch makes. Yeah, you send up a wave of vapor as you, there was like a section of swampy pool there, and it's a cloud now. You've made cloud out of it.
Oh, I didn't know I had that spell.
And you see that you have burned and destroyed vines underneath. They're blackened, or maybe
Don't hurt
you
the
take them
forest.
for vines in the dark, and then from the other pools, water is starting to seep in and fill what you evaporated.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, take that.
I meant to.
I meant. I think that will probably be the end of my turn.
All right.
Hiding behind Namaya, strategically keeping an eye out.
Abby has brought her crossbow sight up and is just looking for anything to shoot. She's readying an action to attack.
Nobody jump out.
Laurel.
Yeah.
You are looking at the vines that Sally just burned, and
He's disapproving.
there's just like a column.
Sorry,
of,
Laura.
of steam, and you hear.
I recognize your voice, Laurel.
Wow!
And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Time to kill Gordy.
You know about him.
Time to kill Gordy.
Just for extra fun, the voice is directly behind you,
Yay!
in the tree with you.
I'm
Time to
assuming
kill
it's like
Gordy.
Gord like.
You go to turn around with a shocked expression, and then the freeze frame to be continued. Sorry to run the game long.
A whole 14
like-
minutes. How dare you?
I like a thick game.
Let's
Oh, like I think.
let's end in our traditional fashion, and then we will move on to table tea to talk about all the things. Yes.
Namaya is played by me, T. Rugen. You can check out my games, Breath of the Wild 1 and 2, on t-rugen.itch.io.
Woo!
Hell yeah, do it. They're very
Do it.
good.
It's fun. You like spanking games like this one? Go play one. It's called
You
Breath
like
of the Wild.
speaking games with actual like storylines that have continuity? That's even cooler.
Yeah.
And I'm Arkman Sandy playing Oberon, and you can find me everywhere. Well, you can find me as Isidore. I don't have to remember all my names. Isidore Arkham is on my Patreon, and then Arkman Sandy is like pretty much everywhere. NHK, DeviantArt, and Discord.
Thanks.
I'm Pastel. I play Laurel, and same as Arkham, I do the arts, and you can find me at Pastel-Hime most places, except for Twitter, which I am Pastel Playpen. So you can find me there. Do like my stuff, and I'll like you back. I promise.
It's an adorable name. Pastel Playpen.
It is pretty cute.
Yep.
Thank you. Now it's
Ooh,
Sally's turn.
It is my turn. I'm Sally. I am on Twitter at SpankMeSilly. I write spanking erotica, mostly lesbian and domestic discipline stuff. Well, not mostly. It's all lesbian, but it's age-playing domestic discipline under the pen name of Clarine Klein. So yeah, you can go to clarineklein.com or Amazon and just search for Back to Her Teens, or you can just go to @SpankMeSilly on Twitter and see my link there. And I've just finished up a chapter on a new book. I'm almost done with it, and it's going to have art from Arkham and Ashley and Pastel.
Woo!
Also, Ashley, I don't know if you meant to or not, but you got rid of our little
What did I get rid of?
our picture.
There's a grey box on the stream.
Whoopsie
Uh-oh.
daisy.
Let me just take that off.
Silly goose.
Thanks for warning me.
Silly, Ashley.
Quack! That's you.
Pay no attention to the sigh behind the curtain. Go on.
Oh, you're so lucky you didn't have anything up on side.
Yeah.
And I'm Nikki. I play Dawn. I also write stuff just like Sally. You can find some of my short stories at Roses of Blue on DeviantArt, or if you want to see more of my characters, you can catch me on Twitter at Damn Grinning Cat.
Cash me on Twitter.
Swear words in your username.
And
What?
Oh, what? Yeah, more?
Oh.
Sorry.
Damn is not a swear word.
Right.
Swear behaviors
Listen,
not.
listen, table tea. We're running late.
Okay.
I am your dungeon master, dungeon mommy, some call me, Ashley OTK. Ashley OTK everywhere except Twitter, where I am doomed to forever specify that I am actual Ashley OTK there. If you think you follow me, you don't, because something happened like 2 weeks ago, so please go follow me again. I swear I won't spam likes like I did before. I didn't know if Twitter people could see them. So I thought it was secret.
What a nerd burglar.
Yeah. You'll just see art. You'll just see announcements. It'll be a good time. We have Patreon if you want to play with the Boons and Banes that I mentioned earlier, or Crystal Story, which is coming back this month. Woo! I think I'll try to post one tonight, if not tomorrow.
Sure.
You guys can all play with that. Basically, all patrons who give $1 or more are controlling Crystal, and D&D hilarity ensues.
Yeah, it's like a choose your own adventure for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, and you can get Crystal in all sorts of fun. We have Discord. All the links to this stuff is down below. We got YouTube as well, so go subscribe to that to see a edited, polished version of what we do on stream.
Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
if you guys go watch that would just be cool. I feel a lot better about it when like there's views and stuff.
Yeah.
So we are going to be right back.
Also, if
And-
you're getting late to the game, like, I think Twitch only keeps our last, like, 5 games or something, so
Yeah,
that's a good place to start.
Yeah,
on
all
YouTube.
episode 1 through 22, I
Yeah.
think, right now we're on there. This is 23.
Man.
Yeah, right?
Alright.
Yeah, this is episode 23.
We are going to be right back.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we're going to take a small break.
Have a little table tea.
Get a snack. And then, yes, we will talk about everything. And just have fun. Talk to the...
Just have a good time, y'all.
Have a dang old good time.
You know, just keep it loose.
See you.
See what happens.
Yes,
you know?
so We love you. We will be back momentarily. And, yeah. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you soon.